What's up, Blurry Gang? I'm back with another tutorial. Before we start today, I just want to say thank you for 5K. That is so crazy. I didn't think I'd get to this point. Thank you so much for your support, and let's get right into it. Today we're going to be doing a crazy transformation. My friend has been growing out his hair for a while now, and I'm going to take it down to a number 5 and hook him up with a nice skin taper. Here I am starting out with that number 5. I'm just going to make sure that I have a nice, even, clean canvas for me to put my taper in. When I'm shaving someone's head like this and all even, I like to go with the grain to help me take down that bulk and the majority of the hair, and then I go against the grain to make sure it's all even, all down to that number 5 or whatever guard you're using. Now I'm just going to go ahead and prep his hairline. I start off by using hairspray and then I blow dry that in. This ensures that the hair does not move when I line it up, and it really just sets you up for a crispy line-up. Now we're going to start our taper by doing some clipper over comb. This is going to help set our base to our taper and make sure that we do not create any more lines and we maintain that blowout shape that he wants to grow into. I'm going to repeat this clip over comb step in all the areas that I'll be putting my blends in. Since we're doing a taper today, we're only going to be blending by the temples and the nape. What this method helps me do is it allows me to blend into that number 5 guard while also allowing me to maintain control over the shape and silhouette of my haircut. Basically, when you do clip over comb with an open lever, it's a 1.5 length. I count the comb as a 1 and the open lever as a 0.5, so that's 1.5. And then this gives me the perfect base length to also blend into. So basically I'm just prepping my haircut right now. I finished doing the clip over comb, now I'm doing some beard work. When I do beard work, I like to trim first and then line up. All the work that I'm doing right now is the boring work of the haircut. It's where all the prep work comes in, but it is also the most important because if you do this correctly, the rest of the haircut is just easy work. So remembering that our clip over comb length was a 1.5, I'm going to put my 1.5 guard on. I'm going to start open. I'm going to take it through the motions, and this is going to help me blend right into that clip over comb length. After we've successfully blended the base of our fade into the longest length of our haircut, we're going to go ahead and put in our first guideline, no guard closed. Our second guideline, we're just going to open up our lever. It's going to be no guard open. Take that line out, I'm going to do some lever play. What lever play is I'm basically going to play with the lever on my clipper. I'm going to do whatever it takes, open, close, middle, to take out that line without passing the second guideline and raising my fade. So now that we've taken out that guideline, we're really only left with one major dark line right now, and I'm going to start lightening that up with my 1 guard open. Once I finish blending with my 1 open, I'm going to go straight to my half guard, and I'm going to take it through the motions. If this is the first time you're rocking with me, what I mean by taking something through the motions is I start with the clipper open, and then I move to middle, and then I move to close. And those 3 steps collectively I refer to as the motions. once I feel like I did everything I can with a half guard, I'm going to go back to my one guard and I'm going to take it through the motions and polish up that blend. Now to complete the blend, I'm just going to do some lever play with my corners, no guard, and I'm just going to knock out any dark spots I see and really make that thing pop. After we finish with our blend, I'm going to go ahead and take my hitters and put a line on it. This is going to really make everything pop, and it's going to really show any imperfections or impurities in my fade, and it will allow me to go back and just edit. After I finish with my hitters, I'm just going to polish up that blend and make those lines pop with my foil shaver. This is a BRAUN Series 9, and it really helps me get right down to skin. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the same steps we did on the nape by his temple. I'm going to start with no guard closed. I'm going to open up my lever, put in my second guideline open, no guard. And then we're going to go ahead and erase that line we made using lever play. Open, middle, close, do whatever it takes to take that line out without passing the second guide. Now I've got my one guard on, and we're just going to continue blending. I'm going to start open, take it through the motions, middle, close. Take note that when I'm blending, I'm strictly using the corner of my clipper. After that, I'm going to go ahead and slap my half guard on and take it through the motion starting from open. And then I'm going to use my 1.5 guard and finish up that bulk of my blend. On to the other side, we're going to repeat the exact same steps. We're going to start with closed, we're going going to open up our lever, make our second guide. We're going to take it out with lever play, and then we're going to do our guard work. After that, I'm going to move on to the lineup, and that's going to really bring this entire haircut together. Moving on to the lineup, I got my hitters out. My hairline has already been prepped since the beginning of the haircut, so it's already nice and held into place. So as you can see, right when my hitters touch the hair, it's falling off and it's creating a super crispy hairline. You could just imagine, like, if you make hair really hard and brittle, it's gonna cut really crispy, right? So that's what we've done here with our prep, and that's translated into a crispy lineup. Gang. After we finish with our hitters, we're going to go ahead and move on to our straight blade. If you've watched my videos before, you already know, stretch the skin one way, pull the blade against the grain or across the grain the other way. That'll give you the sharpest line. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that.
Do you all read about this or hear this? That you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night
and visualize seeing yourself as...
Yeah, I would visualize Yeah, I would
This is when you were
visualize,
broke and poor.
you know, right, having directors interested in me and people that I respected saying, you know, I like your work.
That pretty much concludes our tutorial for today. Thank you for watching that crazy transformation. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys learned some. Comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Thank you so much again for 5K. I'm going to keep putting out content for you guys, and I'm forever grateful for your support. Blurry out.